All right.
All right.
Losers finals. h3lix versus NinJamez.
Chip Skylar can't find his controller, so we'll deal with that. We'll deal with that later. But so we got NinJamez versus Lucas, which must be a nightmare to deal with after he just had to deal with Ness, and now he has to go back
Yeah, I
deal
don't
with
know.
another one of the very same type of character.
Yeah, h3lix is really good at controlling the pace with the Lucas.
Gets a 2-frame with that. Let's see. Okay, he's able to tank through that neutral B with fire.
And I'm interested to see how h3lix is going to do with the down smash on the ledge. I'm sure he's able to catch a lot of Bowser's recovery options. But right now, I'm just seeing a lot of the PK fires trying to control neutral here. Get a grab that he's PK freeze. Bowser.
PK freeze.
One of those characters, again, can't really avoid that. It's going to be tough.
Very punishable, very easy to punish off stage. Gets the 2-frame though on that.
That was good. Good F tilt.
Wasn't doing that well. I mean, like he didn't have him off stage at all in the last set. But okay, he's getting the side B. He's able to punish his shield with that. He's just trying to keep him out of center stage. And if he tries to get it, he can punish like with that up B or with an F tilt.
Yeah, it seems like the F tilt is able to deal with a lot of Lucas's pressuring. Besides the side B, he's able to put off a lot of damage that he wasn't really able to pull off in the last match against Ness. So that is already a plus with NinJamez here going into this losers final set.
In neutral, neither of them really kind of feeling out
Yeah.
stage back. And
with NinJamez, he's not trying to force too much because he knows that Lucas can do all that stuff. And there you go, side B going to take the stock.
Nice coverage coming out from NinJamez.
He's playing very smart. He's avoiding a lot of the projectiles, and for that he's getting a lot of damage, and he's able to take a small lead going into this. But Lucas, all the edge guards could take it. Oh, I think he may have been trying to delay that, but bread and butter coming here. Good back air, NinJamez taking game 1 over h3lix.
Yeah, because while Lucas is obviously very similar to Ness, doesn't have really the same combos. He doesn't have many combo starters besides neutral air, and I feel like that's very easy to punish, like with up E out of shield. So, and even that, I didn't see h3lix really try to go for that near too much. He's kind of just keeping at the ledge, spam PK fire.
Oh, here we go. Captain Falcon coming in. I think, yeah, Falcon probably does win this matchup, I would assume. Like, probably, maybe +1, maybe slightly. We're definitely going to, because like you said before with the combos, Lucas can't really go for a lot of combos without getting hit by that side B, while Ness is a lot, I guess, floatier with his aerials. Like his Nair, you can hit it and still like escape further damage, like you can escape. But
I think Captain Falcon, just his combo starters will be able to hit easier because of Bowser's very big hurt box.
Yeah, with I think also with success in like majors, I'm pretty sure Fatality was able to defeat Leon with Falcon, and it was a pretty demanding set. It showed that, especially off stage, Fatality was kind of controlling. He was able to get the spikes really consistently. So I think if h3lix,
that's somewhere that Falcon that obviously excels. It's off stage, and he's obviously able to punish whenever they recover low. So I can see that being very big caveat for Bowser.
Yeah, especially just being able to get a lot of strings, and make it so NinJamez has to play very like precise if he wants to escape some of these strings. Especially playing Bowser, character who is very heavy and probably can get hit by a good amount of up airs, like 4.
And Captain Falcon is also a very fast character. Bowser definitely underrated speed. He's very fast for a character of his size.
Very fast for
but,
heavy.
But Captain Falcon's still one of the fastest in the game. He's just able to just outspace any of it.
Yeah. So Falcon usually is able to kind of dance around and maneuver Bowser here, but at the same time, Bowser is also one of those characters, but
spike at 18%.
I was gonna say that spike, like I said before, gonna be crucial if he gets the timing right. That was only one of them.
I'm throwing up air. I didn't know this was Smash 4.
Here we go, talking about those up airs, trying to play a little bit more patient. h3lix
on NinJamez' side, whenever he gets any of those combos, Falcon's fast faller, so he's able to.
James trying to catch him. Oh, I think it's an SD. Yep.
Ooh.
He's gonna
catches him with the down air.
NinJamez with the 2-stock and then h3lix with the 2-stock.
So NinJamez decides to
adapt here. I don't know, stage-wise, I'm sure he probably doesn't want too many platforms, but at the same time, he probably wants a more small.
I think he's definitely got to be more out of shield though, because Falcon was definitely attacking his shield a lot during that. Falcon's main ways of getting in can definitely be avoided if you rely on your shield, but obviously he has his dash grab, which can counteract that. But still, I think Bowser's up B is able to cancel out many of those options. So let's see.
Yeah, and we're going into Unova here, so I think this is a pretty good stage in this matchup. So I'm sure those platforms being close to the edge, he wants to try and get Falcon trapped on the platforms and try to catch some of his panic options with the back air and such. And then it's a relatively smaller stage, so Falcon can't really dance around Bowser too much. So I'm sure NinJamez really wants to kind of put a halt to Falcon just being able to throw out so many hitboxes and just run him around. But see, still with those platforms, you're still gonna see some extensions on the combos.
Like that's what he has to do. He has to try and hit him with the fire breath off stage whenever he tries to recover low with that up B. There's no hitbox, so there's nothing you can do about that.
It's a little bit tense here. I think that's going to be it. Yep, the forward throw. NinJamez taking an early lead in this game 3. Trying to bounce back is h3lix. Got him at the ledge. Still has some control. I'm sure.
These spikes, obviously.
He's missing up a little bit of the timings, but NinJamez is doing a good job of mixing up when he up Bs. So he's able to
it's very important
to outmaneuver, I guess, the down air from Falcon. Still it's not that high of a risk going from h3lix. So I wouldn't be surprised if he still keeps on going for those.
See if that was a good option.
That was a good option. Oh, not a ooh, I
think he tried to punish it and
tried to get that. Good back air though going out from h3lix.
He's called it.
Resetting the stocks. Oh, good call out from the up air.
Oh, he goes for the up smash. I think go for an up air there. I think an up air would have killed.
I'm sure he was trying to catch both the platform and the fast fall, but he's still going to get the kill anyway. And that's going to be NinJamez taking the lead.
NinJamez able to catch, even when he goes high, he's able to catch the Falcon's very linear recovery.
NinJamez getting a little bit in h3lix's head here. He's predicting some of his approach options with the fire breath, and he's just racking up a lot of damage that h3lix needs to try and diminish because he is basically in death percent here. One back air read, or a lot of things will kill him right here. Tries to catch him with the up tilt. Good punishes.
Was having a bit of a hard time getting in. I think he's starting to get in more now. Just punishing these shield options. I think he needs to go for a bit more things that can beat shield.
I thought he might have been dead there. Like I said, the smaller stage is definitely helping NinJamez deal with Falcon. He's kind of just staying near mid-stage and denying him to kind of enter and scaring him into not approaching as much. But NinJamez, I think he could have went for the wall jump, but that was still a high-tension scenario. Sadly, he's going to go out on the bottom on that one.
I don't know. h3lix didn't use side B at all in those last 2 games. Is that? I'm assuming that's a risky option versus Bowser.
Yeah, definitely versus Bowser, especially when that character definitely can shield and is going for a lot of those shields to deal with. To punish h3lix a lot from his approaches, unsafe ones. And we saw decent amount of strings, but in general the strings weren't that long because the platforms, except like with Battlefield, that would be in the middle where Falcon can kind of just keep stringing. But with Unova, it's a lot of like 2 hits, 3 hits, and done. and that's what NinJamez wants. He wants to get less percent on him and kind of control the stage. So with the counter pick here, h3lix, wondering what stage he's going to pick. Seems to trying to go to Unova again, but I don't know. Oh, he's gonna go for the Kalos. I think Bowser. There's not many stages I feel like Falcon can do too well in the matchup here, but I think this is gonna be one of his better choices because of the more platforms. Still though, it's a smaller stage,
and he's able to catch it, and Bowser's definitely able to catch him with those side Bs.
So he's while having the more platforms is good for extending combos and such, h3lix still has to be careful at if he's caught like trying to set up like with shield and play a little bit too patient on the platforms. That's free damage from side Bs with NinJamez. So going to this game 4, again sticking with Falcon. We're gonna see how it pays off. Let's see it. So again with this matchup, there's a side B a little bit risky. I'm sure he wanted to catch something though. Cause you gotta be unpredictable.
Goes for the knee to get the punish. Oh, he's got him off stage.
It's the spike, but okay, I think he definitely caught him
punishes him with it. See if he can get something started with these platforms. Okay, you get it's in, gets the read with the F tilt. Oh, NinJamez gets the F tilt.
He's covering most of his options here. He is getting a little bit in his head. He's covering basically every option he can, and that's what Bowser. How Bowser isn't a polarizing matchup when Bowser can control like that.
Okay, mixed up. I was gonna attack it. Now he's.
I think he went for the side B there, but he missed. He's going. NinJamez trying to catch him. Definitely some smart options.
Doesn't get the 2-frame with the down air, but
catches him. As you can see, up air over the backers instead.
Oh, up B out of shield. Up B.
Catches him. Oh.
Oh, misses the F smash, and
it was close, but
NinJamez got him at disadvantage.
I think he's gonna go for this fair here. I think it's done. No. Ooh,
oh,
F tilt instead.
F tilt. Okay.
Staying in this is NinJamez on the counter pick of h3lix. Definitely, we're not seeing too much. He's not being able to combo, and that is going to be it. As the side B on the platforms, it's a tough matchup when it comes to that. Bowser able to do a lot in there. So we're gonna be going into this grand finals rematch, AFW against NinJamez.
I'm back.
So, I think with adaptations, NinJamez definitely